Centred on Port Talbot, but affecting the whole of South Wales, is the largest construction scheme now being undertaken in Britain. Along the east side of Swansea Bay, between the sand dunes and the hills, is a mile-wide strip of land known as the Margaret Moors, the site of the Abbey Continuous Hot Strip Mill, the kingpin of the whole undertaking. Here is a plan of the building site. At one end, the existing Margam steelworks. The rest, 2 miles of marsh and pasture on which one of the biggest steel mills in the world is to be built. Between a ruined grange of the old Margam Abbey and the Margam Works in the distance lies the area shown on the plan. And in the spring of 1947, clearance of the site began. The inhabitants were still hanging on, watching, as the advance parties moved in.
Hello, Harold. Hello, Bill. Jump in. I'll drop you down at the works.
There you are. Pretty fine sight, isn't it? You know, Crane, when I was here just after the war, all this was sand dunes and marram grass, nothing else. So come along. We better be getting on.
So it's from these contraptions that they extract the iron, is it?
Yes, Crane. That's right. Iron.
We've come to regard our weather as having little or no respect for royal occasions. But neither grey skies nor rain could cool the hearts of thousands of happy Welsh people who came one wet April morning in 1956 to greet a much-loved member of their own royal family. One who was to set foot for the first time inside the vast steelworks at Port Talbot. For the next few hours, Her Royal Highness Princess Margaret was to be the honoured guest of the Steel Company of Wales. From the moment of arrival, Her Royal Highness had much to do and see. The main event of the morning was a special presentation to the 1st Battalion, the Welsh Regiment. After a word of greeting with the Colonel, Major General Lomax, and the commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Traherne, she mounted the steps leading to the main forecourt of the company offices, where a guard of honour awaited her inspection. The history of the Welsh Regiment is a long and glorious one, strewn with battle honours and bitter struggles that will long be remembered for their hard-won valour and glory.
Is your name on this program? Are you in this team? And what's our finishing like? The steel sheets we are looking at are in the final stages of processing. It's from here that we need to work as a team, not to undo all the good work of our mates. Damage through carelessness is just like giving the ball away to the opposition in your own penalty area. Penalties of our own making we just cannot afford. In this league, we give points to no one. The Continentals, the Japanese, steelworks in our own country, all are clamoring for promotion at our expense. It's time to show our character, and that we too can fight.
Of course, we all know what cars are made of, but how many of us have given a thought to what would happen if all the steel were to vanish from our car? Piece by piece, member by member, our motor car, our pride and joy, is restored to us. And once again, we're masters of our world, and the cold shadow of our foot-slogging ancestors, which loomed for a moment, has passed.
Well, there was more to the industry than you thought, eh?
I had no idea how vast and complicated it was.
Yes, it is. It goes on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yes, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. Just like being at sea.